Now it's time for Cooking with Mr. Gee! Today, we find out what Mr. Gee will be making with the hard-boiled egg, thanks to the voting by our friends and viewers at San Marcos High School. Are you ready to find out what they voted for? Today, we'll be making deviled eggs. People have been making deviled eggs, sometimes called stuffed eggs, for hundreds of years. Their name comes from the spicy ingredients used in them, like pepper and mustard. Sorry, Mr. Gee, but no costumes in the kitchen, please. I like your enthusiasm, though. Let's get started, shall we? First, we need to prepare our hard-boiled egg from last time. Since it's been over a week, we've made a new batch of 3 eggs, which will make a total of 6 deviled eggs. Next, we'll need a plate large enough to hold our deviled eggs, a bowl, a cutting board, a spatula, and a sharp knife for cutting the eggs in half, so ask an adult for help. We'll also need a plastic sandwich bag. Good. Now we can start peeling the eggs. Gently tap the eggs on the cutting board to start breaking their shell. Once they start cracking, peel the shell off with your fingers. If there's any bits of shell left on the egg, rinse it off in water and place it on a paper towel. Now throw away the eggshells and place each egg one at a time on the cutting board. Again, ask an adult to help you cut the eggs safely. Well done. Now place the egg halves on the plate and do the same with the rest of the eggs. Good. Now, scoop out the yolk centers and put them in the bowl. Now put the plate of empty egg halves in the refrigerator while we make the filling. And now the really fun part.
Making choices.
Not everyone has the same ingredients at home, and not everyone likes to eat the same foods. You can choose to make a recipe like Mr. Gee, or you can make different choices and make it with your own personal flair. That's the real joy of cooking. Let's see what Mr. Gee chooses to use in his deviled eggs. Not sure where to start? Would you like to use Miracle Whip? Or mayonnaise? Yellow mustard? Or Dijon? Or you could use spicy brown mustard. Don't forget white vinegar or sherry vinegar. Would you like to use relish? Lots of people like to use Worcestershire sauce, paprika, cayenne, black pepper, turmeric, wasabi, caviar, thyme, Old Bay, spike, chives. The options are endless. Okay. You can see how recipes can get complicated? Let's make it easy. We'll make our base filling first, then you can decide if you want to add anything else. All right, Mr. Gee. To make our filling, we'll need some mayonnaise, mustard, and vinegar. Good. Now that we have our ingredients for the base filling, you can choose to add any other ingredients. Salt and pepper. Sounds good, Mr. Gee. Now before we put all of these things into the bowl, we'll need to measure our ingredients. What can we use? Those are measuring cups. They're too big. We don't need that much mayonnaise. Measuring spoons. Those are the right tools for measuring our ingredients. Let's do this. We'll need 1 tablespoon of mayonnaise, half a teaspoon of mustard, and a 1/4 teaspoon of vinegar, a pinch of salt, and a few grinds of pepper. Good. Now use the spatula to mix everything together completely. All right. Once everything is well mixed, scrape out the filling and put it in the plastic sandwich bag. Don't worry, Mr. Key, it'll all make sense in a minute. Very good. Now get some scissors and cut off one of the corners of the bag. Perfect. Now set the bag aside and take your plate of egg halves out of the refrigerator. Good. Now squeeze the filling out of the bag and into the empty egg halves. Pretty slick, huh? And that's it. You can sprinkle the tops with some more salt and pepper or any other seasoning you'd like. Old Bay. Nice choice. How do we do, Mr. Gee? Excellent. Now you're ready for that potluck party with all those cool people. I wonder what we're gonna make next time. Another dish with eggs? Or something completely different? What do you think?